Hello, everyone. I am back once again, AnitaN The Biz Coach. You know, I'm coming to you with all these funding strategies, whether it's grants, fundraisings, whatever it is that you need, the best strategy for you. I am coming to you with all this good information. So, hey, you better get ready for it. You better be ready. You know what I like to say all the time? You better stay ready. So you're going to have to get ready because that's what I'm here for. I am here to help you prepare yourself for funding, especially looking for grant funding. All right. So recently I've been talking about some different aspects of board when you're developing your board as a nonprofit, as well as all the things pertaining to grants. So today I would like to talk a little bit about what we call an LOI. What is an LOI? AnitaN The Biz Coach. Well, let me tell you what it is. It is an acronym for what we call a letter of interest. So sometimes when you find a grant that you would like to apply for, they may request or require you to use an LOI first. And the reason they do that is because they have so many solicitations for grant funding from their foundation or corporation. They want to see, first of all, and learn more about your organization, what you do, to tell your story, and to see if it's a good match for their causes and what they like to fund. So in your LOI, you have to pack as much information as you can. And you don't want to, and a lot of times now they will tell you the stipulations on what they look for in that letter of interest. They may even show you a sample of it. They may even have a generated form online for you to fill out to do your letter of interest. Or they may just have a list of things that they want for you to talk about in that narrative of your letter of interest, your LOI. So you have to be very strategic on how much you say, what you say, and maybe they don't give you any guidelines. So in that one, you really have to be a strategic on what you put in that letter, because you want to tell your story. You want to be compelling to appeal to the funder, to make sure they understand that you want to partner with them to help the causes that you are doing, which is going to satisfy the causes that they fund. So when you're doing it, they may even have a contact. You guys know if you listen to any of my videos, and I hope you are, because I'm telling you the truth. I'm giving you the lowdown. So if you ain't ready, then, don't listen to them. But I am here to educate you on this stuff. So if you have heard me say before, a lot of times they will give you contact information. I use all the resources to my, disposal. If they have phone numbers, if they have a contact person and an email for you to contact, if you have questions, don't fear to reach out, because that's what they're there for. Okay, they're there for you to ask your questions, to get clarity on things, to, get some guidance, perhaps even. So recently, one of my clients, I don't know if I've shared this in any of my videos lately, but I reached out to their state department of what they do for their organization, and got the horse. What I was, from the horse's mouth. Yeah. So I got the contact that is over the grants of that particular department, all right, for the state. So she was very, very helpful. She gave us the rundown on what, how we can appeal to their leadership on how to apply for grant funding from their organization or their department in that particular state. So I thought that was awesome opportunity. I mean, and she's willing to continue to help in that process. She has been very helpful. So you never know what might happen if you reach out and, contact the person that they put on the announcement. So don't hesitate to do that. So if I were you and they give that information, I would definitely reach out to them and get as much clarity as you possibly can. All right. So that is one of the things you want to do when it comes to the LOI. You want to make sure that you tell your story. You have to explain to them what the things that you're doing in the community, or maybe you haven't started yet. And so the things that you want to do as a new 501c3 nonprofit, the things that you form your organization to do, the changes you want to make, how you want to improve your community by whatever means that you're doing, whether you're working with youth, whether you're working with the homeless, maybe you're working with single moms, or whatever the cause may be. I just came across someone on a recent webinar that it was actually a networking event, virtual networking event, and it was awesome. I'm looking at hosting one myself, so look out for my email when I start talking about virtual networking. You better get in on it, because we're gonna get to networking and we're gonna be working together on some of this stuff. Okay, so she actually has a nonprofit, and the only thing that they do is they provide books for children to read. I was like, oh my God, how awesome that is. It doesn't have to be something deep and long and drawn out. Whatever your cause is, whatever it is that you're doing in your community, you need to be able to convey that message to the funder. Answer those questions that they may want to know. Like I said, current things that you're doing now, or the things you want to do as a new nonprofit. Okay, who is your target audience? Who are the people that you want to serve? Who are some of your other stakeholders, that you work with, or that will be affected positively by the things that you're doing in your community? What are some of the things you need in order to do these things? So there's a lot of things that need to go in your letter of interest, but hopefully they will give you some guidelines on how to do that. You can always Google, and look up. I tell people all the time, three of my favorite friends now that I got an iPhone is Jesus, Google, and Siri. Baby, I ask Siri everything. Don't y'all be surprised stuff about me and Siri besties now. We besties, because I talk to her all the time. It's like I talk to Jesus and everybody else that I need to talk to, that's going to give me the answers that I need for the questions that I have, okay? Y'all know I love to have fun, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to bring it to you straight from the hip. I ain't sugarcoat nothing. I'm going to tell you what you need to know. All right, so I am going to be sharing in the email or in the post that you may be seeing from this this video. I'm going to be telling you about another grant opportunity that I've come across recently. The reason I'm having to do it like that, unfortunately, is I'm having some issues with my laptop. So like I said before, I love to share and be able to show you all some of the grant opportunities I've come across. Sometimes so I can share my screen, but I haven't been able to do that with the videos I'm using on my phone. So I will be including that in the email or the post, like I said. So make sure that you read it attentively so that you can learn more about grants and what they can do for you. All right. That's it for today, guys. I am going to be out of here. I got stuff to do, you guys. My mom is visiting. We got a whole bunch of other stuff we're going to try to do in these last few days. So, hey, gotta go. All right. If y'all need me, you know how to find me, honey. You can find me on AnitaN The Biz Coach, and that would be on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, like, and make comments. Post up questions. Whatever you need, let me know. You know how to reach me. You should have a link there to be able to schedule a free consultation with me. So if that's what you need, don't hesitate. I'm here for you. All right, till next time. Take care.